What's going on, everybody? It's the Trev Run! Nah, I'm just kidding. That's really not my new entrance. Just trying to catch you off guard. It's the Trev Run. How's life? This is a gameplay. It's going to be a 71-11 nuclear gameplay. This game is actually, it's not good at the beginning. So go ahead and feel free to close your eyes. Think about something you really enjoy. Other than the video games, because the first little bit of this is just me getting smacked. There's a group of guys on the other team that were partied up, so you know how that goes. From time to time, you'll get called out. Sometimes you won't, sometimes you will, but if you do and you have a couple bum rushes, you got to hit them with the jump dive, 360, drop shot, manual, crouch. I mean, you just got to do it all. And sometimes it gets tough. In this gameplay, like I said before, I do go on a nuclear streak. I think it's like a 38-39 gun streak, somewhere in there. This is a 10,000 plus score gameplay. I had like 10,935 points in this one. Almost hit the 11,000 mark, so I was going to title it as that. But then I was like, you know what? That's bullshitting them. Give them the real number. So it's 10,935 or something like that. We'll see it at the end. And overall, it was a pretty good gameplay. You'll see later on, these stairs come into play like crazy. It's ridiculous. I do what I like to call tactically waiting, tactically positioned myself to where I could run up and down them and just kill people coming from the left and the right. It's pretty entertaining. So this gameplay, I tried to be objective as well, rather than just going out there and trying to slay. Close quarter AN-94 can get tough sometimes, and that's just the thick and thin of it all. You could be fine on the hip fire once, and then it's horrible the next time. And anyways, why this gun is not made for hip fire. Let's get that out of the way now. So for those of you thinking it's a good idea to hip fire from here over to that building over there, probably not your best bet. I would go ahead and try to get something else if you really want to play like that. The PM9 from Modern Warfare 3, you could probably face shot somebody from over there. Anyway, so like I said, the first half of this you'll see a few deaths, and that's just due to the fact that I am trying to help the team get the flags. I am trying to pull my weight, if I could say that, and then at the same time watch out for people like that with a long barrel KSG with the red dot. So pro. But anyhow, over here it gets funny. I end up going around, and there's this one in particular fella, and he had my number. He just absolutely he absolutely did not like what I had going on. I know that he knew I was probably the one putting the VSATs out, which you'll see a little bit later on. Obviously, right now I'm still getting smacked. But he certainly had my number. Like I said, he came after me and came after me and came after me, and it was ridiculous. But at the same time, I was smacking him, and he was basically feeding me kills. Was he a decent player? How can I say if he was? I mean, I really don't know. I mean, I think he did the best on their team, but that doesn't really mean much in regards to scaling someone as a good player or a mediocre player or a bad player. As you see here, I'm up in their spawn a little bit, doot, just hitting them with the N94, just right to the side of the dome piece. I mean, the gun is powerful. And these counter UAVs and UAVs give you so much points. It's silly because everybody that kills, which we all know, everybody that kills somebody, it comes your way. You're getting points your way. So the score streak bar is just building as you go, as long as you don't die. Which, like I said before, here's some of the stair play gameplay. Okay, so I knocked that dude in the back of his head with about 6 bullets, and that was an instant rage quit. He probably threw the controller and everything. So he was gone. And so then the group was left, and 2 stragglers that, they probably shouldn't even own the game, but they did, and they had it, and they were trying anyway, because I believe they do get a few caps. But anyway, looking at the final score sheet there when it pops up at the end of the game. So, like I had said before, I'm going to try to bring more nuclear gameplays. I'm sure that, you know, and non-lethal. Let's add that in there too. Nuclear, non-lethal. And then I'm also going to throw in lethal nuclear as well, just to kind of, again, like I had said before in one of my last videos, diversify the channel. Try to make things different. Get more, I guess, crazy with the videos. You know, I don't want to stick with the same thing every single time because it's going to bore everybody. And hell, this is a long video and you're listening to the Trevor Run talk. Moment of silence. Thank you. And so here's the halftime. Here's the half. You know, it went okay, and you notice that they're keeping it close because they're cap whores too, and they're coming around trying to get the flags to make this, you know, a closer game, a tighter game. They didn't take the lead. We still have them by a slight margin, but you'll see the second half is where things get interesting. Mind you, I am on a 15 kill streak or so, something like that. I can't promise you what it is. It might be a little bit more than that by now, but I'm on the move in this nuclear gun streak here. Again, so a little bit more about the, you know, in detail about the gameplay here. I have the UAV, so I'm going to call it out. I'm going to go around the outskirts rather than run up the middle. You know that in the middle, right off the second half, everybody's going for the B flag. I don't want to be down there in the chaos. I want to kind of scoot around the outside. You'll see here momentarily, that guy right there, this guy is going to come after me multiple times back here. And you'll see that he even comes after me right here. He's like, nope, I'm coming to get you. And I put a couple shots that way, didn't hit anybody. Didn't hit him. There he comes. And you'll see, that's not it. So right there, I think that's, what's that, a brutal, or I have no idea. I'm getting close to the nuclear, so I'm trying to play smart. As well as, you know, that probably wasn't smart. Probably should have killed and ran away, but I was, you know, I was in the moment. And right here, I run around, and I know this guy's still going to come for me. But there's a guy AFK right here. He just doesn't know what's going on in the world. I come back down right here, call it VSAT. Whap! Oh, get smacked nuclear. He is the one that gave me the nuclear. I mean, in the easiest of ways. You know, he had me on the wire. I slammed the trigger. That was that. So there was the nuclear gameplay, and then obviously I go over here to this building and get a few more kills. But enough about the gameplay at this point. AN94 went hammer a little bit in this game. I did pretty well with it. I was pretty satisfied. So, series ideas. I'm thinking something like, you know, like I said before, the nuked out series. I'm going to start, you know, attempting to do that a little bit more and try to get some gameplays. Then I want to do, like I had said, listen to some of the buddies, some league play, try to do something like that. Try to do a couple dual comms and party comms, so whoever can hop in on it and try to, you know, do that. I also want to upload other people's videos, like I've said before, I believe. I want to help others that don't have this kind of setup. And what I mean by that is that don't have the Elgato, that don't have the computer, that don't have a way to get their, you know, gameplay on YouTube. I want to help them in case, you know, they're proud of it and they want to show it to whoever. Yes, I don't have the biggest fan base right now, but everyone matters. Everyone that watches a video of mine, or whose ever video it is on my channel, that means a bunch. That is for certain. And I would definitely like to help others if I can, for certain. Also, you know, back to the series idea, you know, maybe something like, not necessarily a, you know, me prestiging, because you can count that out, but maybe something to do with like getting the, you know, getting some of my guns, you know, to diamond or gold even. I have nothing gold. Nothing diamond. That might be something interesting, just trying to play with all kinds of different weapons and see, you know, what suits me and what doesn't, and even if it doesn't, still go for it. Something. Also, you know, I want to you know, interact with all my subscribers as much as possible. So, you know, like I said, feel free to send messages with your ideas, or, you know, whatever you want to do. Whatever you want to say is fine. Like I said, criticism helps. Constructive criticism is constructive criticism is nicer, but either way, I'm willing to take whatever you got. And like I said, yeah, 71-11. Back to the gameplay. I said I wasn't gonna do it, but I'm gonna do it. Deal with it. No, that's not the right thing to say. Don't talk bad to your subscribers. It ended up being that, I did a little bit of work with this 7111. It's not the greatest, but there is like 68 or 69 gun kills. I know I hijacked someone's package and they go back and get it and explode. So that's not a gun kill. I was trying to go for 100 gun kills. This game didn't give it to me, but I felt like it was decently entertaining enough to show you guys and just show you a nuclear streak and how it happened and whatever. I can't really give you tips off that. Like, I'm not going to say, hey, go play the stairs on Yemen. That's how you do it. Because, that's just not what you want to be doing necessarily. I was in a jam, so I tactically positioned myself up and down the stairs. So, anyway, this has been, a 7111, 10,000 score gameplay. And please feel free to leave a comment. Give me a hi, bye, hope all is well. Fail. That was a fail. But let me know, let me know anything. I'd love it. And I'll try to bring you a double nuke. I'll try to bring you something more exciting as we go here. And that's about it. It's been the Trev Run. I hope you guys have a wonderful evening or day or whenever